Good evening all, hope everyone is well. Yep, doing well here. I think we're pretty much ready to go, aren't we? I know I am. So, you joined me back in Euro Truck Simulator 2. Before I do, yes, we'll leave it there. So, what I was going to say is I was going to move my webcam over, but I don't need to. So, I've decided to get the old 164L out for tonight. Just because I couldn't find anything else I liked. So, I thought I'd get the truck with the blown exhaust back out again. And as soon as I fired up, it's got low air pressure. So. One thing that I do need to do this week, probably Wednesday if I don't get a chance to do it tomorrow, before tomorrow's stream, will be to sort my OBS settings out for speech and stuff. When I reinstalled it for a little while ago, it's got rid of everything, so I need to sit down and make some changes again. Don't deserve to even drive that truck, even if it's in ETS 2. Why did I not deserve to drive this truck, Ben? Long job to begin with. All the way up to Finland. Stable, Andy. And, well, interesting to say the least. There is a few new additions. I'll just talk through them on the map. So Macon, that's a reasonably new place. I think that's new for this version, actually. There's a few other places over here that have been added in. You know, in Eastern Europe. Not really know too much about them. But there is one major exception that's been added all the way up in Greenland. Nuuk. I started it last stream there. So if you've not seen that stream and you want to have a look at Nuuk, you know what to do. Yes, I took a long job from there through Iceland to Inverness. Then I went down to Grimsby and then I finished off at La Rochelle. So today I'll be heading north towards, well, Kirkness, because apparently the road's been done there. So quite looking forward to the little changes they've made, even though it doesn't look like a lot on the map. There's a couple of changes there and there, so it's probably just the surrounding area it's been changed. So look what you've done to it. It's diabolical. Nothing wrong with it. Made some changes to the rear end as well. Take off the big tank and have something that looks a bit more up my street. Wow, that noise when it changes gear, yeah. Blown exhaust, basically. This is going to be one heck of a long job to begin with. I'm hoping to get to Kirkness tonight, but it might not happen. I don't know how long this job takes. It's going to be one heck of a long job to begin. All the way to Gudvala. Take the long one. 106k. It's up your street, alright, and that's an insult, not a compliment. Seven tons of carbon black powder, 2,907 kilometres. The only way to rank up quickly in global cargo is get these jobs on the board. These long ones. Or in this case, long. Because it is long. Put down, yeah, absolutely. Will be in this thing. This thing just goes. Does it have beacons? No, this one doesn't. I ain't fitted beacons to this. I don't expect to ever do any special transport jobs with this. There is a engine with 950 horsepower and 1,000 horsepower, but I'd rather not kill myself. You wouldn't get a certain person doing a job like this. No, you wouldn't. That's because Terrence is boring. Probably could have gone through there, but oh well. Anyway. 2 hours 33 minutes it reckons. This job. I reckon I can probably do it in about an hour and 45, something like that. I'll put my foot down. Ah yes, congratulations on 400 subs, indeed. That's another thing I still need to get fixed, is my live sub count. I ain't got around to fixing that yet either. That's another one. Oh! God's sake. Can't even see the light. It's in the mirror. That's going to take most of the stream, yeah. If I get to Kirknest tonight, I'll get there. If I don't, well, I can always go another stream. It's all about travelling around the map in ProMods. I really need to start covering Eastern Europe and places like that. Places I've not been to. One good thing, it does have quick brakes, so at least that's a good thing. Anyone doesn't know, Truckers MP now supports 1.51. By the way, how was your dart yesterday? Absolutely sublime. It was insane. Oh my god, that thing was... Oh, I don't think I've been on an ALX dart that's been so good. Video is on the channel for anyone who hasn't seen it. I mean, don't disappear to watch that. Watch the stream. Watch it later. Or tomorrow. Yep, that one is up. Later in the week on Friday I will have the Sataro. And on Sunday I will have the open top ADL Enviro 400. Gets about, yeah, I know. I was thinking I want that thing. I was thinking, I don't really want to have to go to Warrington to get it. And then when I saw it, I thought, oh, I'm having to get that. If that goes out, I'll definitely be getting that. And it did. So, it's on it for about 50 minutes. Decided to go for a tour of Costa del Wirral. Went through everywhere. Literally like Morton and Greasby and Bidston, Birkenhead North. Oh my god. I thought at one point we were heading for West Kirby or Heswall, but we didn't. So. Hello Homer, welcome back to the channel. Yeah, I'm definitely not watching that. I don't think you like buses, do you, Ben? I was on Hebden Bridge to Vic replacements the other week, so I believe. It's an absolute machine, that thing. Get out of the way! Next year I want to go to Truck Show Assen in Holland. Have to get a passport, Ben. Mind you, you probably already have one. Duh. Get saving up then. Thank you. Come on, Steve, faster. Nicer Howards to bring a number of vehicles, I know, yeah. So they brought that, they brought the Close Top E400, they brought the Gemini. Oh my god, they brought loads. It's quite a shame that either the two Renowns got out or the Eclipse because of the way they were parked, but they'll be about next year, so. Yeah, when I said it, you'll need to get a passport, I realised you've already got one. Duh. Use a hard shoulder if needed. The hard shoulder is not a driving lane. Guess who says that? Exactly, Terence. That's why I said it. Take the piss. Well, next year, once I own my own lorry, but it won't be anything special. Probably a bit rough, but would you give it a full restoration in time? Whoops. That was a bad time to look at the chat. We're coming up to roadworks. Oh well, it's only a signpost, not the end of the world. What are you thinking of buying, Ben, is the question. I assume it's going to be something like a DAF or something. Almost 200 kilometres driven. We've already gone down by about 5 minutes. I don't think that any of that's through speed though. I reckon I'll probably get it done just inside 2 hours. Might get a job to Kirkness then if I'm lucky. Or somewhere around there. Ah, for God's sake. Did you have a Happy Meal or kid-sized meal last night, Steve? No, I didn't. I had a carvery. Stonehouse. What by the River Mersey? Liverpool side. Between Brunswick and St Michael's. And on the other side of the river you can see Port Sunlight Park. And New Ferry. I really don't know. I like DAFs. But DAF never has the reputation Scandi does. I would be judged by other drivers owning a DAF show lorry, so I'm not too sure, but maybe a Scania. The problem is Scanias are more expensive generally. So you've got to think about what you can save for and what's your budget. I really like DAFs and Scandis. It's going to be one or the other. What's his number one? Yeah. Why is it when I don't go to events I miss all the action? I know, yeah. I was, I don't know. I don't think I was around. I think I was on a bus at the time when it happened. It either was on the ALX or had just got on the Satara when it all kicked off. I don't know. Not sure exactly when it happened. But yeah, he got escorted away from the event, which is quite funny. I want to roughly spend 9 grand on a lorry. There's something for sale at the moment. Ah, hello Connor, welcome back to the channel. Kicked off on the Arctic Sataro, yeah it did. I saw a video earlier of him kicking off on it. Basically, one of the local bus nuts who isn't very well liked, and he gets the nickname Woman Kicker because of his, well, exact reason as to why. He got on the Mercedes Sataro and was swiftly asked to get off. He refused and then started to have altercation with some of the passengers on the bus. Basically. So he got swiftly removed, the police got called, and he was taken away from the event. So... How did you see you get her dragged away, Andy? Connor, even. Yeah, I don't know where I was when that happened. I must have been on a bus. I know Brett was around. Because he didn't get on the Sataro. Because he didn't need it. So. Where I did, so. Saw the video I saw, he sent me know the bloke with glasses, and I've seen him at events before, and he's quite a nice bloke, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think that was the same one. I seen one where there was somebody sort of sat further back from Kieran. I think it was the row behind, and you see somebody basically walk past and he kicks off randomly. But I think it's probably because he went on, sat down, and then got told to get off. Wheels on the bus go round and round. Sorry, just had to. Out! Yeah, I saw a police car, then I seen 2 police officers hold his arms and take him to the car. Kieran looked like he wanted to cry. His fault, though. Well, yeah. I mean, the photograph I saw him sat in the car, I think he might have been crying. And I don't know whether anyone's seen it or whether you've seen the post he's put on the the railway groups, but he's claiming, emphasis claiming, that basically the police viewed the CCTV footage on the bus. Well, for one, that's a load of bollocks, because data protection laws would not allow the police to view that without the company's consent. So it's all a load of crap. Sounds as if he let himself on the bus, but I'm not too sure whether that's true. Yeah, I think he did. He might have gone on the back door, I don't know. It's articulated, isn't it? So he might have gone on the back door. Don't know. Oh, have I gone the wrong way? Bloody have as well. God's sake. It goes to the same place, I think. Talk about confusing. I don't actually know. It does. It's the same road. Oh my god. Well, I'm going to go over there anyway. Because of the fact is it's telling me to go over there. It's the same road. Nice driving, Steve. Truck is forbidden on that road. Yeah, that'll probably been why. I said I want airbrush on my lorry. And it's probably going to be SimSteve's mum with her arse out holding some spanners. Ben! Yeah, he was chatting a load of rubbish here and tried saying someone called Daniel tried to get him arrested. BS. What a fab day there. Actually got to talk to you for more than 5 minutes, yeah. The widest solid ETS2, I know, yeah. That's what confused me. I was thinking, what the hell's going on here? The road splits and then just rejoins together. And then I understood why afterwards, so. Yeah, driving Rackety knows, since he's turned against him, got Howard to turn against him. Yeah. I don't think he'll be allowed on Howard's bus anymore. And it wouldn't surprise me if other operators may do the same. Because it'll get round. And, yeah. 2.5 for reckless driving. Driving academy for you. Oh, for God's sake. This driving academy. Oh. My face on 19168 was funny. I don't think you could believe it. The first bus of the day, I'm assuming you got on, and we were both sat at the back. Oh my God. We only just got there as well. As soon as we turned the corner and saw that, we both said we're getting that. This truck sounds like the biggest fart in history. Ben, some geezer in a white shirt tried punching him. Yeah. To be honest, I know Howard, and Mr. Howard himself isn't that bad, to be honest, neither is his dad. Yeah. Somehow I imagine I'm breaking all pollution laws going through this tunnel at the speed I'm doing. Ah, not going up there. Well, this is a required road. That's a thought. I'm literally going straight through the middle of Paris. That what's it roads around here, isn't it? But I'm probably not gonna have time for that tonight. I might have to do that next time around Paris. Have a look at the Eiffel Tower and the Olympic Village and stuff. I would have liked to myself, but I wanted to say the event. And yes, 19168 was the first bus of the event I got on a tour. Yes, you were sat upstairs. Because his look was just horror. Knowing us two were at the back, and he was like, nope, I'm going upstairs. His drivers are fine as well. I've been in Warrington in the past, photographing rather. And their local service drivers are always let on. Yeah. They're quite a good company, to be fair. You know, they've got time for enthusiasts because they've got some interesting vehicles in their fleet, so, you know, they're going to be a magnet for enthusiasts. The only thing that would stop me from smacking him is the fact that if I want to be a recovery driver, I need DBS checking to do police work. So it's not worth it. Yeah, exactly. Gotta be very careful with that sort of stuff. And a few enthusiasts work for them, yeah. I was planning on going upstairs anyway, ha 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 ha. Was considering going downstairs halfway along the tour, but thought I like it here. Were you sat outside or inside upstairs? One problem driving through the heart of Paris. Takes you a lot longer to build up the mileage. And you got to drive like an idiot. Once you go from like the far left to the far right. Inside, top right I was, lad. That Bendy Centauro was well fun. My face will be seen in that video numerous times when it comes out. Yours won't be the only one. Mr. McCloud's will be on there as well. I'm going to have a cool window sticker in my lorry. What's it going to say? From Paris to Berlin and every disco I get in. My heart is pumping for love. Pumping for love. Oh dear. I need Lille. Yep. Stay in this lane. Move your heap of junk out of the way. It will be she only smokes when she drinks. Wow, the truck drinks lots of fuel when you sit there with side pipe on or stacks. Yeah, man, did you expect me the way I was yesterday, lol? I mean... Obviously, you weren't wearing a beanie. I don't really know, to be honest. I mean, it's only the second time I've ever seen you, so it's like, well... Well, second time that I've actually seen you face to face. Third time in close presence. So... Did you like my little trick? Bah. Literally doing that all day. Literally all I was doing every time I walked past him or was near him was just going bah, 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 all day. Nice truck, Brett. You watch, you'll appear in the stream now. I did, I was calling you Baldy back. SimSteve is definitely going to do a meet and greet. Who with? Brett has finally met me and he can be thankful I don't dribble or sound odd. I'm surprised Connor was allowed on the bus. Though I thought all animals aren't allowed on buses. I mean, you can take your dog on a bus. It's because everybody at the event loved me. Not sure about that. Connor Welsh? Well, he lives in Wales. I don't think he is Welsh, no. It sounds Scouse more than anything. SimSteve, is it true you thought snap-on tools were strap-on tools? No, Ben. God's sake. What's that supposed to mean, Steve? Nothing. That's me in the doghouse. Oh well. Anyway. Borodar. Welsh Scouser. Talk about confusing. Oh my word. Called living in Flintshire. I'm not the most Scouse sounding lad in the area. No. Snap-on Tools is my biggest money pit. Every time the Snap-on van comes round, I always find myself buying something. Oh dear. Yeah, and playing very high prices as well. Welcome back, Goggle. Going back to when I was at school, we had a Welsh French teacher. You could hardly understand what he was saying in English, never mind French. That must have been fun. Ah, I'm in Belgium. The land of lovely chocolate. And Goggle. We've entered Ned Flanders. Just when you thought roads couldn't get any more complicated, they get even more complicated in Belgium. And fries. Yeah, they call them French fries, yet they're not French. Lovely chocolate and the not so lovely Goggle. It's probably a good thing Goggle's no longer a mod, Connor, because you'll be getting timed out for that one. Oh my word. Home to NATO. Yeah, but I feel like a gangster with snap-on tools. And when gangster music is playing, I was listening to a song called Hit 'Em Up at work the other day, and one of the lyrics is, what's new about me getting timed out? Well, that's true. Lyrics are defo filtered, it was. I expected them to be. That's a Tupac song, Ben, when he had beef with Biggie Smalls. got a deep voice too, Steve. Yeah. You sound a lot older than what you probably are. The end of the junctions for a bit now, or a little bit now rather. You were blended at my college. Almost everybody says I look and sound older for my age. No voice cracks, sounding like a man. Huh. That's the point. How is college going for you, Connor? Ah, concrete roads. Before we know it, rather, we enter the Bretlands. Dangerous sheep. I know where I'm going here. I'll have to double check. Ah, yeah. Get over. Or do I? No, I don't. Stay in this lane. These confusing junctions again. Going quite well, mate. Better than I expected it to be. Not the best mechanic, but slowly getting better at it. Well, it takes time and effort and patience and all them things combined. The Bretlands, the home of the famous Brett. It's now coming into the colder climate, which means hats and gloves and hoodies and shit under overalls. It will be in a few weeks anyway. It's been quite warm today. That's about 18 degrees here. Which is not bad for October. A few years ago it was mid-20s at this time of year, which is very unusual for October. Yeah, it's starting to get colder now. I think we've probably seen the last of the upper teens this year. Later in the week it's supposed to be getting colder. Ah, Deutschland. Got on Brett's good side, he seemed happy when I was about. Yeah, he's harmless really. You just don't want to piss him off. least we missed a former hurricane. Yeah. Looks like Google's going to be in the firing line for that one. The job is about thinking on your feet, diagnosing problems with your mind. Well, that's it. As for what you just said, just keep an eye on the weather for the next week. It's supposed to be milder again. Oh, okay. Must have changed. I know it was supposed to be getting colder, but then I guess it's supposed to be getting milder again. It's that time of year, isn't it, where you'll get colder interludes and then you get warmer interludes again. There's no pattern. So, if you're fearless, then there's no problem. Could be fixing a boss in a few years, it seems. Been doing quite well so far. Yeah, you could be fixing pulsars. I'd have thought that'd be. Beast, a tram. Get out the way. Burn pulsars, you mean, lol? Move your Volvo out of the way. Temptation to drive on the tram track right now, but I don't think that would be a drivable place. I'd start my own company for another 5 years until I'm experienced. I would start doing mobile work in a van and then buy a unit. Come overtake by the tram lane. I mean, it was a thought, but I think it would be a invisible wall, I reckon. Anyway, I'm coming off now, so. Or will be doing. The tram line is not an overtake lane, Google. Streaming 51 minutes. Still got 1,900 kilometers to go. Oh my word. Once I leave Germany and start going through Scandinavia, it should get a bit quicker. Generally. Having said that, there is a ferry in this job. Probably only 100 kilometers, so something like that. If your lot walked off and Brett said, I'm one of the bad spotters, I'm going to make sure he gets Mercedes Sprinters for life. I bloody hate Mercedes Sprinters, yet Brett always finds it funny to drag me on one. Oh my word. Never forget that time he dragged me one on the 201. I was not impressed. Not at all. I think I got a headache after that as well, and a freaking backache. If I remember correctly. What, yesterday? No, Aaron joined us as well. Mr. Whelan. Expenses are tidy if they're done to a good spec. Trust me, the ones with a Reaver are not. Diabolical things, they are. Put police light and siren on this truck easy. Everyone gets out of the way then. Get out the way. Thank you. A global cargo van, yes, indeed. See what I can max out at. 141. Might as well replace with the engine with 1,000 horsepower. I mean, I could do. Probably do like 250 or 300 kilometers an hour in that thing. Problem is, you end up crashing everywhere. That's the problem. I think 140 is quick enough. Tick down the kilometers quickly in this speed. Rimming. Don't worry if you drive safe, no crash. That's alright. Really? Did he just change lanes into me? I reckon he did. That was weird. That was probably because of the greater closing speed. Hey, I didn't have time to react. I think he probably hit my wheel arch. My wheel on the front right. I didn't even get a collision offence for that. It's a truck simulator, not a racing game. Racing games exist elsewhere. Another Terence comment. Everyone's learning too many things. I mean, he's been in Terence's streams long enough. He knows what all his sayings are. because you turn collisions off. Ah, yes, of course. I forgot about that. Another 100 kilometers gone in like a few minutes. What other old trucks have you got? Only this one, really. I ain't got anything else in a minute. Excuse me. Still got me 4 Def Max. So I might use another stream. Need to have a look at some other older stuff. There's not really much on the Steam Workshop, truck-wise. They're all mods on the internet. Problem with that, when they update the game, it'll probably break compatibility. Then you've got to go and download it again. So, SES should add the ERF truck. Might have a look for an ERF, see if we can find one. Did like a good old ERF. You don't see many of them these days. Tend to see them at truck shows now more than anywhere else. And even that's quite rare. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't count them as old though, because they're still made post 2000, so I don't count them as old. Same for the MAN F200. Talking 90s, 80s here, you know, or even 70s. Well, yeah, they are. They're just MANs, just with a different badge. Basically. You're old, Steve. I'm only 30. I'm not old. Don't count 30 as old. Schleswig-Holstein. Ticking off the timing now. It's dropping quickly now. Now in 32 minutes it reckons. I reckon I can get that under 2 hours. Let's see, so we started just over an hour ago, but I'd only picked up the job about 5 minutes in. Yeah, probably get this done inside 2 hours. Driving time, just about. I remember some of the old trucks. There's only a 12 years difference in our age, Steve. 12 years is a long time. Come on. Don't forget ferries. There's only one. where you lose time. Still, could be worse. You must be very excited, Gorgle. Ouch! SimSteve, when are you looking for a girlfriend? I'm not actively looking, Ben. No, Ben. You mean two fairies, one in Germany, the other in Sweden? Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. I always forget about that one. The little one. Yeah, I'm literally right on top of it now. One day I will get a fit bird who's into her Scanias. Oh well, that dropped about 20 kilometres if that. Something like that anyway, it wasn't much. That's not going to fit, is it? Oh, it is. What the hell? I wasn't expecting that. I was thinking that's not going to fit, surely. Didn't recognise the stacks. What the hell? Real life. This ferry, apparently, it will end service near the 2030 year as tunnel construction currently under construction. Ah. Oops. She's sitting right across you, Ben, currently driving a beast of a Scania. One day Steve will get a fit lad on bloke lol. Andy? Flippin' heck. Hello, Lay_YG. Welcome to the stream. Have you seen the new Hori truck wheel? It's insane. I have, yes. It does look quite nice, to be fair. That joke went over SimSteve's head. It did, trust me. I'm too busy focusing on driving right now. I spot a Lidl trailer. Shut up, Ben. About halfway through the job now, roughly. There or thereabouts. Yes, a big welcome to Lay_YG. New face in the stream. Ah, I thought it was a junction, it's not. Oh well, could have stayed in the other lane. Steve, you're always welcome in Ben's van. That sounds very sus. Did I just move over for no reason? God's sake. This thing's insane. I bet Ben would stop to give any woman he finds attractive a lift in his van. He probably would. Listening to The Way It Is by Bruce Hornsby. That's just the way it is. Some things will never change. Anyway, Steve, remember, the left toll booth is out of service. Why it's always out of service, I do not know. I never understand why it is. Phones of 1 subscribers. Big thank you to whoever has subscribed. Masterpiece of a song it is. What goes on in the van stays in the van, lol. $1,251 kilometers to go. Should have get it below 900 kilometers before the turn of the hour. I reckon. Yeah, I smell lies as well, Google. That's very sus from home, I'm not going to lie. Speeding's only a crime if you get caught. Well, that's true. It is. Oh no. These two vehicles in each other's lane. Oh, great. Gonna get held up now, I reckon. Unless this coach moves over. Oh, he has. That's helpful. Oh, bloody lane closure. God's sake. Of course, a lane closure hampers my progress. But I don't speed. Ben's a good boy. Why the early start tonight, by the way? I think it was just because I wanted to do a longish job. So I thought, well, I'll start a bit earlier. So I've been off work today. I've had 3 days off. Back to work tomorrow, though. So this weekend is the first time I've had 3 days off consecutively since I started. It's not happened. So tell that to the judge, Ben. Better early than late. Well, true. I get caught speeding again, I lose my license, so I can't, lol. That's why I don't speed. I thought you went on a speed awareness course or got fined or something for speeding a few weeks ago or something. I'm sure you'd said you got done for something. Calls at Horizon tomorrow, buckle your seatbelt. That'll probably be a couple of hours, that stream. Same with the one on Wednesday, I imagine. And probably next week for a stream again then. Yeah, Wednesday, Thursday even. I'll get it right. I think today's Sunday. On Facebook, does it say you work for Max Spielman when you work for Timpson's? I actually do work for Max Spielman, Andy. Technically. It's just part of the Timpson group. But I am actually employed and paid by Max Spielman. And the building where I work is Max Spielman. But it falls under the Timpson group's umbrella. Still got 3 points. Thought I could get a speed awareness course, but could not as I'm a new driver. That's why I was so confused. That's right. Of course. Thursday next stream. I saw you mentioned Aaron, so he'll be joining you too. Yes, he did ask me yesterday if I was streaming this week, and I said yes. He was planning to join me for a stream. He said he couldn't join me tonight, but he did say about the rest of the week he should be free of an evening. So, whether he does or not, that's his decision to make. But if I do it on TMP, at least that way he's able to join. Going to move over, or are you going to get in my way? No. The lane ends anyway. One of them roads. Imagine a CD road stream. I might do a CD road stream actually. Tempted. I've had multiple parking fines before for parking on double yellows. Ben, that's naughty. Not meant to park on double yellow lines. Rework City's on CD on Thursday, Steve. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I might just do normal jobs. Ain't decided yet. That's a problem. Thankfully there's a petrol station nearby, so that's no longer a problem. Does Aaron have a good PC? Lol, he does now, yeah. He's got a reasonably new computer that he bought from Scan earlier this year sometime. I think it was about June that he got it. He was using a gaming laptop which was pretty much past it, so he bought himself a laptop, a desktop even. What the hell was that? Don't think I want to know. Sounded like a bloody cockerel. Guess he's doing CD 4 times this week. You, I'm assuming. Oh no, Terence. Boring. Having met him, Aaron seems okay. Yeah, he's alright, Aaron, to be fair. He's harmless. Yeah, but I argued the toss as me and a lad at work both got tickets for parking on double yellows doing a roadside repair. Didn't have to pay it in the end though. I heard that, yeah. It spooked me a little bit, that did. I'm assuming I can get out of here. Does anyone want anything from McDonald's? I'll have a Big Mac, please. Just need to meet the other one. Chicken Big Mac, please, Steve. Oh dear. No, thank you, especially at this time. Ah, yeah. It's almost 10 o'clock in Belgium, isn't it? And the noise near that place, I don't want it. Let's bypass Jonko Ping. Probably a Ben parked there with his van. Probably. wish I could have been put on a speed awareness course, because as soon as I got the letter, I googled if I can get a speed awareness course, and it said you can be offered one. Yeah, I think there's specific terms and conditions though. I don't think you can do one for the first year or 2 years after passing your test. Something like that anyway. McDonald's special of the day. Local pheasant or whatever it was. It's definitely a bird of some description. Then looked into it more, but because I'm a new driver I could not. Yeah. This channel changed a lot since 200 subscribers when I tuned in. It has. I think it's grown for the better. Personally. Got more people tuning in now. Layout the channel and, you know, the thumbnails and what have you's got better over time. Obviously my live streaming elements have got better. Stream quality's got better. Just a few little things to tie it all in now to do with OBS. But I think I might get something else to do the live sub count as well. Might try and get something that comes up on the screen when somebody subscribes. A couple other bits I can do. Yeah, so we're 99 away from gaining the extra elements that you get with YouTube. If I can get that by the end of the year, I'll be quite happy. Big ask, but you never know. Halloween themed sub count. Yeah, I'm going to get some Halloween themes done. Probably later this week. I'll probably do it on Wednesday evening. Excuse me. There's a... I can probably change the streaming elements I've got now and just change the colouring of it slightly to make it orange. Maybe add a pumpkin. So I asked Terence once about his constant CD road streams and he said that's what gets him the views, watch time, hence why he does those more often than normal jobs. Well, yeah, that's what he says. But I mean, it's one of them. At the same time, it might get you more views and watch time, but it can get boring. I mean, I do the odd occasional one, just because of the fact that it does get, you know, viewers, and, you know, sometimes you'll get new viewers in that haven't seen your content before, so it could be a bit of a catalyst to get people to tune into your channel. But at the same time, I don't do them all the time. So I use it as a bit of a stopgap when I haven't got anything better to do, or, you know, I want to do something a bit different, really. That's why I only do it like once every, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks or something, on average. I don't do it every stream or every other stream because I don't see the point. He does get bored of it, but feels forced to do CD as he just cares about views. Well, that's the problem. He's not willing to try new games or new content or, you know, mix things up. Yeah, I do plan to bring City Skyline back. I'm just waiting for the game to be a bit more optimised and it runs better before I bring it back to the channel. It's been about a year and it's still not any better, so I'm hoping to bring it back in 2025, but I don't foresee it happening before then. It's his problem, not ours. We really need to forget about the guy. It's very difficult to forget about him, I'm not going to lie. But yeah, it probably is about time we did move on. Just buy a 4090. It's not that, that's the issue. It's the, like, game glitches and that sort of stuff that's causing the main issues now. There is quite a lot of performance issues still, but a lot of that's just due to poor optimization of the game. It's not specific to any particular CPU or GPU. Or the upcoming 590 or 5090. Yeah. I don't plan to upgrade my PC for a few years yet. I'll probably upgrade in 2026, 2027. Probably 2027, chances are. He won't go on to any other parts of the map unless it's a convoy, as he reckons they're too quiet. Well, yeah, he does. Planet Zoo was also nice to watch. Yeah, I mean, it's one of them. It's finding the time to stream everything, and it's very difficult to do. Planet Zoo. Yeah. Do you not know what Planet Zoo is? Yesterday was exactly 5 years to the date since I first started on TMP. Wow. I've been playing TMP for 10 years, something like that. SnowRunner was good, but it just used to wind Steve up as he kept getting stuck in places. One of the reasons why I stopped playing it. I might bring it back eventually, because they are still making content for it, and there's no new game in the pipeline, so I might bring it back. Take it easy, Steve. Don't forget you've got a job to do. Well, that's a planet of zoos. I mean, you're not wrong there, because you can visit other people's zoos within the game. It is possible to do. So with Planet Coaster, you can do it with that as well. Will you try SnowRunner? I've played SnowRunner before. But not for a long time. And if I went to reinstall it, I'd have to download Epic Games again. I might bring it back at some point. Probably what I'll end up doing, once I've got bored of Forza, I'll probably bring one of the either SnowRunner back, or maybe City Skyline. Back just made a cup of tea. Very nice. Considering this is a sim channel, would you consider bringing any other sims into the equation? I mean, yeah, I mean, you know, obviously farming sims got to come back later in the year, so we've got that to contend with as well. Which will then probably mean ATS will take a step back until a new state comes out. Farming sim to drop in its place. Yeah. Leaf blower sim. We're in Stockholm now. There or thereabouts. What about construction sim? It is one I've looked at. It is something I've looked at, but I don't know. At the minute, I'm wanting to try and I'm doing obviously farming sim later in the year, so I might look at getting construction sim. Shit, I've gone the wrong way. Thankfully, it's not too bad. So I knew as soon as I looked at the junction, I was thinking I've gone the wrong way. an FS22 for free on Epic Games. It was an absolute steal. It was 25 quid. Oh, for God's sake, I've missed the wrong junction again. Oh my God. Do you know what? I might just do a loop around Uppsala. God, I'm an idiot. Police sim. I don't think I'd play that. Construction sim I might give a go. Because that'd be interesting. Never played anything like that before. Thing is, there's that many different simulation games I could try. I mean, it's just like, what do you go for? Just go the wrong way on the motorway. I either could do. What about Baby Simulator? I don't think that even exists. Or if it does, it shouldn't. BeamNG Drive. I mean, the problem with that is, once you've had a bit of a crash fest for half an hour, it gets boring. So, yeah, so that's a bit of a... It's good fun, don't get me wrong, but there are things you can obviously do on there, but like bus routes and stuff, but nah. I'll have a look at Construction Sim. I might consider getting that. Or even like, I think there's a house building one as well. That might be interesting. I think that might be the one Andy's referring to, actually. Thief Simulator, Bomb Sim, Power Wash Sim, for God's sake. Hand Sim exists. That's a thought. I need to get my truck fixed. I might actually get it fixed on the way. Do that. GTA 5, then GTA 6 soon. I do plan to bring Grand Theft Auto 6 to the channel. It is something I'm looking at doing. Strip Simulator. Supermarket Simulator. I don't own GTA 5 and I should get it really. Hotel Renovator. Ow. GTA 6 will be out next year, won't it? But it won't be out for PC straight away. Or at least I don't think it will be. So I am contemplating what to do with that. I might get it for my Xbox and just stream via my capture card, which would be very unusual because I've not done that before. I don't know. It all depends on how much of a delay there's going to be between the console release and between the PC release. If it's anything like GTA 5, it could be a whole year. So, I don't know. I've got the Series S. Which I must admit, I don't particularly use that often. Ow. Currently on the bog. Thanks for telling us. I have a PS5, Xbox Series X, not sure which one to get GTA 6 on. I think you need next gen. I don't know, it should... I think it will work on the Series S and the X. It's just obviously it might be a bit iffy. It might not exactly run great. Don't know. So it won't work on the old Xbox. That I think they've already ruled out. So breaking news. News just in. Steve's mum would play GTA 6. Shut up, Homer. What the heck? Series X and PS5 will definitely get GTA 6 and 30 FPS. Yeah, well those two definitely will. I'd be very surprised if it's not compatible with the S. But, I mean, who knows? It's one of them. I can't see them refusing it to play on there. But who knows? So a lot of people got the Series S, haven't they? Because it's quite cheap. So have to wait and see. Steve, who was your first friend in your school years? I mean, not really kept in touch with anybody, to be fair. I mean, obviously I made friends in primary school and secondary school, but I don't keep in touch with any of them. So, difficult question to answer, that one. Beast of sound on this Scania. Oh, it is. Did he have friends? I'm shocked, lol. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Don't you still see your friend from playgroup? I don't even know what to say to that. Just under 600 to go. Might get this done just over inside 2 hours, but it's going to be tight. Oh, for God's sake. you get Taxi Life, a city driving simulator, or City Driver. I don't know, to be honest. I mean, there's that many different games I could possibly play. It's just so difficult to decide where to go next. Welcome back, Ben. So obviously I've got my staples, haven't I? ETS2 and obviously Farming Simulator, really. Obviously ATS comes and goes as and when it needs to for new content purposes. So what else do we add to the mix? Obviously I've got Forza, which, you know, eventually I will get bored of. You know, and want to do something else. So then what do I replace it with? I don't have any intentions to buy this year's F1 game because apparently it's a load of rubbish. So what do I fill the gap with? Might put a film on in 40 minutes. How long are you streaming for tonight? Probably streaming until probably about 10:30ish. I'd say it'd be about 3 hours. Farming Sim, aka Buggering Sheep Sim, lol. So yeah, I need to find something to fill that gap in when I finish with Forza, really. SnowRunner might be the one. I might just do that for now. Because there is a lot I could still do with that game. So I might consider just bringing that back. Going through that and then moving on to something else. Where are we going? Where's the place? Where is it? Oh well, let me look at the map. I'm assuming it should be north. What bloody map? There we go. Where's it asking me to go? Out to Nantali. Right, okay. I thought it was Nantali. A long way to go and a short time to get there. Steve, with your Christmas bonus, please buy Ben, Gorgle and me FS25 so we can all do it together, otherwise a couple of us might not be able to buy it straight away. I mean, if you get one on CD keys, you can get it for like 40 quid. That's with the year 1 pack. So you get all the DLCs that are released in the first year. I think it was $41.99. So obviously you'll get the base game, you'll get a DLC that comes out unreleased, and then you'll get obviously whatever comes out in the first 12 months following purchase, or following release rather. So I wasn't paying $67.99 when I could buy on CD keys for less. I mean, plus, when I bought it on CD keys, because I've got total cash back, I'll get like £1 of that back in cash back. So, it would have only cost me like 39 quid. I think it's something like £1.50 or something I'll get back. So it's worth doing that just for that. Goes back into my pocket, right? Come on, move your heap. Too much money, Homer. Ben, please can you consider recovering a bank money van, parked up and recover the vehicle so you can give us the lot to all of us? I think 40 quid is quite reasonable for the base game, which would be probably like 30 on its own, plus whatever DLC pack it is, which is probably like 5 quid on its own, or even 10 quid, plus whatever you're going to get for the first 12 months. I think that's quite reasonable, to be fair. So no, Homer. Oh, bloody lights. Away for discount on Steam. Yeah, there'll probably be a discount at Christmas, chances are. Probably won't be before that. So, but I want to get it for new because it'll be add something to the channel, won't it? It'll bring interest and that sort of stuff. So. I don't know, they only release one every 3 years, so it's not as if it's like every year, like it is with Train Sim World. I might go back to Train Sim one day, but it's not on my radar at the minute. GTA 6 could be on Game Pass, it could be. It probably will be. To get Rockstar obviously to get interest in the game. It's one of them. It depends on whether Microsoft managed to pull the deal with them or not. I'll probably buy that game outright as well, probably on release. Weather simulator. A lot of money on Train Sim and DLCs, yeah. The problem with Train Sim is I can't justify the cost. I mean, they brought out Train Sim World 5 this year, and you can actually download the game for free. But literally all you get is like the starter edition, which gives you access to like the training school, and like some locomotives, I think, on like free roam. There's no like scenarios with it. So literally all you buy is that, and you probably get to transfer any previous content you've had on previous games. But I don't understand why they keep bringing out a new one every year. They should do what they do with Farming Simulator. Bring it out every 3 years or every 4 years. Or even just upgrade it every year, and you just have to buy DLCs. So the base game's free and then you just buy DLCs. It's daft. GTA 5's been on there, yeah, it has. It has been. I don't think it is at the minute. It has been. 102 subscribers now. Big thank you to whoever else has subscribed in this stream. Assuming it is from this stream. Might not have been. Might have been from my ALX Dart video. But either way, big thank you regardless. Yeah, oh, Was the actual base game itself actually free as well? So did that include any scenarios? I know I read that it was just going to be like the training yard and that sort of stuff. Where's the counter for subs on stream gone? It's broken at the minute. I need to get it fixed. But I'm thinking of adding something new for that, so I'm not fixing it just yet. Just whilst I'm looking at other options. I might do something different with it. Maybe make a custom one or something. $98 to go. So we reached the 500. If I can hit that this year, I'll be very happy. I know I was targeted 600 at the start of the year, but if I get to 500, I'd be quite happy. Liked seeing the subcat up and down from the trolls. I bet you did. I'd recently got the Pacer DLC for Train Sim 4. It's based on the original Pacers. You can actually open the doors while the train's moving. Yeah, you did say about that, didn't you? So theoretically, you could actually be a conductor on that, like you could with the 323s. So, let's head towards Alati. 196 kilometres to go. Probably take a quick break after this job. We'll take a job up towards the lovely land of... well, I probably won't get there, but I'll probably take a job in that direction anyway. So, because yeah, Kavola is literally the southern end of Finland. I've got to go all the way up there. So, I ain't making that into tonight's stream. But I'll head in that direction. Your quick break, don't forget to wash your hands. For God's sake. Yes, father. Oh dear. Move your heap. Well, I say heap, it might not be. Depends what truck's on the front end. Put some music on that we can hear on. Can you actually not hear it? I'm assuming you can't, because I know that got mentioned in the last stream. So I'm assuming it's not able. When I change the scene, I'm assuming it's not pulling it through. Blackpool branches, I assume, Shaddy got. Yeah, it will have been. Blackpool to Ormskirk via Preston. I think it is. Not the other night, no. Right, okay. I know what that'll be. It's all to do with the way I've got the scenes set up. Because I've got them set up differently now. So the only area that's obviously got the headphones is the live stream section, not the rest of it. So that's a bit of a problem. I know what to do for that, so that's fine. Very detailed routes on the Blackpool branches. Have you done the Ormskirk branch yet? Beat up with Misery Rail. Yeah, that's the one, and they only got it because it was on sale. So tempted to overtake this truck. Need to wait for a straight section first. going for it. Both. Nice to know. I'm assuming that you can only drive in a scenario between Preston and Ormskirk and Preston and Blackpool. I take it there's no through routes. I'm assuming. Because there isn't in real life, is there? So I'm assuming it would be the same on there. West Coast Main Line and East Coast Main Line in train sim now, yeah. Of course they put the 390 as a separate DLC, yeah. That's a stupid logic. Why? Should be with it. That's what I don't understand with the way they create the game. It's just stupid. Anything like that, it should be included with it. You shouldn't have to buy it separately. So it was better when it was in the days of just Train Simulator before they decided to change it up. It was far better back in the days when Microsoft had the rights to it. Back in the early 2000s. Far better back then. Because you just had a full game. You didn't have to buy DLCs or anything like that. Paid the one price and you got everything with it. So nowadays, it's just a money pit. People ain't got that money to spend, generally speaking. And then they use the 377 and the 350 on the route itself and the Bakerloo train. God's sake. Well, the 350 makes sense, but the 377 doesn't, and neither does the Bakerloo, because they don't run on it in real life. The 350s do. Transpennine. Or did. I don't think they've got them now, have they, TPE? And they got rid of them. What's the difference between Train Sim World and Train Simulator? Well, Train Simulator doesn't get developed anymore. You've got what they call now is Train Simulator Classic. So they've stopped producing that, and Train Sim World's what's took over. So obviously, if you've still got Train Simulator, from back whatever year you may have got it, it's now Train Simulator Classic. I've still got it. I've got it in my Steam library. So any maps or DLCs you would have had with that, obviously will still work. So, hi Sims China. Florida is getting another hurricane Wednesday night. This time, I'm in the hurricane's path. I'm on the east coast of Florida, so it won't be too bad, the storm surge. Well, hopefully everything goes well, Ace, and hopefully you don't get flooded out or anything. They made some services in that 1972 stock train underground ones, even though they didn't go underground. Yeah, well, the west coast will get the worst of it, because obviously one side or the other will, depending where it goes first. What about the last minute braking? Last minute indicating? Yeah, Florida's in the firing line for hurricanes at the moment. Well, that comes with the territory and the time of year. Always Florida hurricane season though, isn't it? Yeah, between like July and November. So I guess Florida's always badly hit for hurricanes because of where it is. I mean, most of them develop to the sort of southwest of the Caribbean and then track that way. So Florida's usually always in the firing line. I mean, it's very rare that Florida doesn't get hit. So, in some way, shape or form, in either side. But obviously it's one of those, I mean, they can literally hit anywhere on the east coast of the US. Look at that one New York had a few years ago. They pretty much blitzed the whole city. I mean, infrastructure went to nothing. You know. It's one good thing with us being where we are in the world. It's virtually impossible to get a hurricane. I mean, it's not impossible, because we've had one. In fact, we've had two, technically. We had one a couple of years ago. 3 years ago. That wasn't classified as a hurricane, but it was. In the end. But it wasn't classified by the Met Office, because they didn't want to get everyone who's panicked. But it was. I think that was in that November 2021, I think it was. We had that. You know what, I can't be arsed packing it. Ah, dear. Yeah, 2021 I think that was, in the November. Literally tracked pretty much over the top of Scotland and went down the North Sea. But it was like windy for like 2 days solid, non-stop, constant wind. So, anyway, time to go for a quick break and I'll be back shortly. Now, what I will do is I'll get these set up quick. Just need to do something here. I don't think I'm going to be able to. I think I'm going to have to do it when I come off the stream. put some oil on that door. Oh, I'm back already. So, now then, let's get a job from here to somewhere else. Want to be heading northbound though. So let's have a look. See what we've got. No. But I ain't got one. No. I ain't got one, for God's sake. I mean... I ain't actually got a job that's even reasonably close, unless I look at the... let me have a look and see if I can get a trailer. Might open up my options a little bit more. I can take a tandem here, can't I? Because I'm in Finland. Global Cargo will be happy with that job completed. Definitely. Right. Right, let me go pick that up. However, we'll get a job for it first. It's a bit closer. It's a bit closer as well. No, I want to go somewhere up here, like here or there. No. For God's sake. Oh, what's that? That may have to do. Oh, that's a bit closer. Plums. What kind of place is that? Moat Irana. I think we'll take 25 tons of plums. Nice. Did Ben go? I'm assuming so. Get this job done and then I'll probably wrap the stream up. Probably be just short of 3 hours, but it'll do. Yeah. Stop then. Go. Back tomorrow. Yep, will be. Whee! Jesus. Have you got the Caspora trailer DLC yet? I have, yes, I've got all of them. I buy them pretty much as soon as they come out, usually. Why do you have to pay for trailer DLC? It's just not interesting to me. I mean, trailer DLCs I don't mind because they're only like £5, £5.99, £6.99. They're not expensive at all. So it's what am I doing? Let's try that again. Yeah, they're not expensive at all. So it's sort of like, well, at the end of the day, it supports SCS and they're not that expensive, and I think they are justifiable what they charge. But it's each their own. That I'd say the same with repaints, truck paints. I don't buy them because I don't see what they don't add any value. Blow it. So the repaints, they don't add any value to me. So I'm like that with repaints. Unless I get one bundled with something, I don't buy them. I don't see the point. So. Oops. A real trailer makes Krazza. Well, they are. Unless someone gives you a paint skin DLC, Steve. Yeah, exactly. Or I get one as part of a bundle. Done that before now. If it's worked out cheaper to buy, I don't know, say a map DLC and you get a paint job with it, than it is to just buy the map DLC on its own. I've done that. But, you know. But yeah, I don't buy the paint jobs. Just don't see any point. Ah! Jesus! Oh my lord! I could see he wasn't going to stop, and I'm like, what the hell? Had a decker across the Humber Bridge on Saturday. Nice! Who was that with? Either East Yorkshire or Stagecoach. I'm assuming. mounted trailer, but for £7 you could just get a mod for realistic trailers. Well, true. Did I tell you that Louisiana is coming in 2025 after Iowa? You did, Ace, yes. You said it in the last stream you were in. Stagecoach on the 350. It's normally a branded MMC 200, but due to the massive annual full fare being had most trips at deckers allocated due to capacity. Yeah. No surprise. I had this very weird dream the other night. Oh, aye. What was it about, Homer? Will you get the Nordic Horizon DLC, Steve? Yeah, I will do when that comes out. Was it about Steve's mum? I had your chance. For God's sake. Not this again. Ben returns and says he's done your mum in. Probably. I don't know why people find that funny. It's not. I dreamt that Vancouver Island suddenly came out for ProMods Canada. What a bizarre dream that is. Oh. That is not helpful. I know I can get through there. I'm going to give it a go, but I don't think I'm gonna. Surely not. God's sake. Ah, am I not gonna get through now? Carry this all the way down. Well, I've made an idiot of myself. For God's sake. I might have to save it and then reload the game to clear that, I reckon. Oh, for God's sake. All the joys of things you have to do because of these stupid road runs. I mean, they're not stupid, but sometimes they are. Right. Let's restart. Wreck ban. Alaska's a paid mod, I'm pretty sure. No. It'll probably end up coming to ATS with it being part of, obviously, America. But there is an Alaskan Truck Simulator out. However, it's a load of crap, from what I've read. So I will not be buying that. Bloody driving academy. Sod off with your driving academy. Right. One way to do it, restart, get rid of the problem. Because if you save it, reload it, it doesn't work. So, don't try that. I did that once thinking I could get through and a mile down the road. The road was blocked. Yeah, it depends what the problem is. Oh, it's still here. What? Oh, hang on. It's fine. Depends what the problem is sometimes. If there's a helicopter in the way, you ain't getting through. If it's just a road traffic collision, you'll probably get through. So... Oh, there is a paid mod for ATS then. Yeah, I won't be buying that. Not unless it's any good, anyway. So this is what the problem is. There's been an accident. I can probably get through there, so... Depends what the problem is sometimes. If there's a helicopter in the way, you ain't getting through there, but... Maybe explore Waterford area of Ireland and Northern Ireland on a future ProMods stream, Steve. I could do, to be fair. There is some part of it I've not explored yet. Might do that in the next one. And then I might then track along Eastern Europe and do several streams in that area to tick off some areas. So, how much is it, Kraza? I'd be tempted to give it a go. Depending on how much it is. And obviously how frequent they are coming out with updates and stuff, and whether it's a lifetime subscription or whether you have to pay like you do for ProMods. If ProMods brought out a lifetime subscription, I'd buy that in a heartbeat. But they don't. So... ProMods is worth the 80p a time. It's a bit more than that now. It's about like £1 now. £1.10 or something, I think it is. Driving school for Steve. Sure, Ace. He's sick to death here in driving school this, driving school that. Ugh. Since you want to go north, can't you fast track somewhere for the future stream? Well, I could do. Maybe we should suggest to ProMods about lifetime sub on Discord to them. I mean, I think it would be a good idea. Even if it was only like 30 quid or something. I'd pay that. £1.10, yeah. I think it was £1.10 for me when I bought it. Well. Maybe start at the top and work your way down and not the other way round. True. £20. I'd probably pay a bit more than that. I'd probably pay 30. Oh, do you mean 20 quid for the mod? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's reasonable, I suppose. If it's a lifetime subscription. Still worth it, ProMods for £1. Well, yeah. Where there used to be a map mod called TSM map that Squirrel used to do years ago. Will you try it, Steve? I probably would do if it's still in development. I won't if it isn't, because it probably won't work. Iceland is good, especially with hidden roads. I've pretty much ticked off all of Iceland now. So I went through there on the last stream. But that was only because I took a job through there. There's no way to go, so... More green land to be added in the future. Yeah. Nice start with Nook. Buy one get one free round here for roundabouts. A road you're not meant to get a truck on. Yeah. Could be quite good fun. No doubt there'll be a few roads like that in Greenland. West Balkans is also interesting. Narrow roads, beautiful views also. Underground tunnel, secret road from between Akranes and Reykjavik, all the way to near Akureyri. Ah, definitely have not been through there then. So I believe. Don't think I've tipped that road. It doesn't ring a bell anyway. Pretty sure I've not. F-Max's beast of a truck too, it is. It's just a shame you don't see them about in many places. I don't know why, because they're decent. You just don't see them. That was pushing me luck a bit. hopefully soon there will be a Volvo area mod like the Volvo FH5. That'd be nice. Steve, for Google's sake, you must at least do one whole stream on the Driving Academy. Oh, I really don't want to have to do that, but I feel like I'm going to have to. For my insanity. Or sanity, rather. People use the Volvo area mod, but I think that's a paid mod. I'll have to have a look, see if I can find anything. If it isn't, I'll give it a download, see what it's like. Sanity, who was the one that used to do donuts with Aaron, and I forgot his name in the past with the pilot cars, lol. True. Do what you like, nobody's forcing you to play it. Well, that's true. That is very true. I might do it. Just to tick it off, because there'll probably be an achievement tied to it. So, no doubt. So it'd be worth doing just for the achievement. I still think it's very late to add a feature like that into the game, though. Considering it's like, by the time it comes out, the game's going to be 12 years old. It's just weird. Hey, better late than never, right? Well, that's true. I just must admit, it would have been something I thought they would have added much earlier in the game. Or even add from the beginning. But buy one get one free on roundabouts. It's a driving academy from the old game of Scania Truck Driver. It is on there, so I dare say they've probably taken some elements of it from that. Don't know, never played Scania Truck Driver, so never played that one. And another roundabout. Buy one, get two free. That's 3,000 kilometres banked tonight, which is nice. Been a long time since I've done that much in one stream. It has been an enjoyable stream, I agree, very much. Probably should download Grimes Autumn mod, since it's now autumn. Always is an enjoyable stream, it always is with me. I drive decent trucks, or different trucks, decent trucks, mix things up. Don't do CD road all the time. Mix up on jobs and where I go, and you know. Now Arctic rules and domination, lol. Aye. It should be, to be honest. I agree. It should be. It shouldn't be a dictatorship. Challenge is not ruled by a dictator, lol. No. Certainly ain't. Coming to the end point now. The first thing I see pretty much is a McDonald's sign. Just chill and chat. Indeed. Wow, that's an old style McDonald's. Ah, it's my favourite yard, gin and tonic. Oops. Didn't think I was actually that close. Get this in. No, I'm gonna have to drive all the way around. I'm not even gonna get it round. There's a trailer there. That's what I like to do when I come home from work, to be honest. Have something to eat, then just chill, relax, chat. If there's a stream on, or watch something on TV. Do we get track IR? Probably eventually. When? I don't know. It's not a priority. Let's try and circle this round again. Far easier than using the mouse to have to change your camera view. Just turn your head and it moves for you. That'll be better. Should be in perfectly now. There we go. Finland HCTS is allowed here. Yes, I know. A big thank you to everyone that's tuned into tonight's stream. If you are new here and want to see more content from me, if you are here on YouTube, give me a subscription, or give me hit the subscribe button rather. Give me a subscription would be also correct, and hit the bell, and you'll be notified when I upload any future content. If you are here on Kick, I don't know if anyone was, but if there was anybody here and want to give me a follow, feel free to do so. I will be back with another stream tomorrow evening on Forza Horizon. The first one I've done for a while on there, but if you do want to see that, I will be live from about 8:30 until tomorrow. I will see you all then on the next stream.